Greetings everyone, I am back. How are you enjoying these videos where I'm finishing up my Kendra's card challenge? Do you like the little 30-minute intervals? After this video, this one's going to be a little bit longer. We're going to get the rest of the cards done. These ones are a little bit more extensive, I think. So they're going to probably take up a little bit more time. But let me know, do you like the little short clips where we only deal with a couple? Or would you rather have like a 2-hour video where I do them all? Because we could totally do that. I didn't realize how extensive these cards are. They're fabulous. Do not get me wrong. I absolutely love them. So again, I have the directional paper. So this particular card is going to be done this way. Whereas on this one, it goes that way. Okay. But instead of our rectangle in the middle, we have some trees. So we're gonna spruce this up a little bit. You can see where I was debating which piece of paper this was gonna be, A, B, C, D, or E. So we're gonna do that. And of course, I didn't cut these down to size. Why would I? You know what I was thinking? I was thinking I would put them on here and then cut them. Yeah, that didn't happen, right? Because we just glued that down, but that's okay. Let's pull this out. This is supposed to be, let's see, 4 by 5.5, and I can't use that one because that is not long enough. So we're going to do this. We're going to do 5 1/4. I do believe that's what that's supposed to be. 5 1/4. Get up there. Stay put. So let me check. Nope. So that is not 5 1/4. That is 5. So we need to get that down to 5, which I can do. I know how to do that. Maybe. Okay, so there's 5" for that one and 5" for this one. Let me cut it down here because it kind of wibbled up there. It weeble wobbled. There. It did not weeble wobble there. And then our next one is going to be somewhere in there, which is probably 3 1/2. 3 1/2. It sure does look like. Let's see if I made the right choice. Yes, 3 1/2. Look at us. We're cutting good, you guys. Cutting good in the neighborhood. Let me find 3 1/2. I know you guys cannot see me chopping. I do apologize. This is Craft Along. This is Craft Along with the ECR, Elizabeth Costa-Rogers. That's me. Thankfully, there's fast forward. There's even on your phones. I don't know about on your TVs, but you can put it in mute and play it in fast forward mode if you like. Or you can listen to me chirp like a chipmunk if you put it in fast forward mode. Playback speed, you can change your playback speed in the settings. I've done that a few times for some crafty YouTubers. Okay, and then we have this. So in this one, it crosses over, but again, it's crossing over this way. We're turning it. So we're going to do it towards the bottom, and then we're going to put our little trees on. Oh yeah, look at that. I love it. People are still setting off fireworks. Yep, so if you hear some loud pops and whatnot, it is not July 4th right now, but they don't care. Personally, I don't either. The noise doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother our animals either. Probably because I'm so loud and obnoxious in my own home. And I like listening to the movies with the volume turned up. So they are accustomed to action films where things get blown up. I'm just saying it's okay. But yeah. Oops. Oops, oops. What happened? That is not the right size. But that's okay. You know what we're going to do? We're going to pluck that guy right up just like so. This one is the right length. So we're going to chop off a section, and this one is 3/4. This one is 3/4, so that just means if we cut it down to a half, it'll automatically give us our 1/4 inch. So we're gonna put this right on the cut guideline. That's where the 1/2 inch is. Chop it down. It's hecka funny when I do stuff like this, honestly. There we go. Because you guys, you do it, we do it. We don't fuss and muss, we just fix it. Yomp. And then we plop that right in there. There we go. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That's cute. I like it. I like it a lot. I lost a tree though. I'm going to put the plain tree in the middle. Put you right there. Do, do, do. Then we're going to put you right about there. And then we're going to put you down here. There we go. There's our trees. And these trees I just did white on white. Unfortunately, these trees, all the ones you've seen where they've been filled in, I had to put on another piece of paper and then fussy cut around because these trees don't have a backing, which is unfortunate, but understandable, you know, to keep the price halfway decent. But I like it. I like it. Look at that. So that's number 11. Oh, I like it. I like number 11. We'll have to revisit that one. Number 12. This one's a pretty easy one, I think. If I didn't forget all the things. So we have that. Yeah, this one's easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's just 2 panels. Well, 3 panels, basically. Layered on each other and put on some paper. Now, for me, I'm using a white note card. You could use patterned paper with a white backing, and then you would still have your writing area, because remember, we're not making greeting cards today. We're making note cards. So if you want to put a note card in someone special's lunchbox, you can do that. For this one, I'm going to keep it kind of even between there, and there. I like this pattern paper. I don't know where it was from. I feel like it came from, oops. Do you guys do that? Like, nope. Let's put that right there. I put the glue on the back of that one instead of the back of this one. Now this one, if you watched my video, I cut it too short. So I put the papers back together with some washi tape and then recut it. And they'll never know. They'll never know. Well, I'm sure they would know if they really kind of looked that there's a cut line right there. But you guys, look. They'll never know. They'll never know. And for this one, now here they flagged it. I don't think I want to. When I was putting this together, I liked having this run clean across the middle. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just have it go clean across the middle. When you go to do your sentiments, you can hold off till the very end because, like me, some of my sentiments were kind of fat compared to like this. This is a 1/2 inch. Well, is that a 1/2 inch? No, it's 3/4 inch versus her 1/2 inch. Okay, and again, that's just a suggestion. You could do a 2-inch, a 4-inch, whatever floats your boat. You can make your sentiments any way you want. Okay, and my sentiment is going to be right here because I like it. I like it like that. Nice, simple, good use of scraps. I know those are kind of big for scraps, but whatever. See, look it. The same. The only thing we changed is that sentiment. So remember that you can do a huge sentiment, and you don't even have to do a sentiment across there. This could just be like ribbon or something, and your sentiment could be this piece here. So there's lots of different ways you can do these. Okay, number 13. Number 12. I like number 12. Number 13. It's got a lot of little pieces here. Okay. So 13, we've got our white piece, which I didn't do that either. I did I did not do backings, but look, I have a scrap of paper just sitting there waiting for me. So there's my back piece. I got to remember to do that. And if we look here, there's a backing piece there. And also, we're going to do this. The other thing I forgot was this gray piece. So it's just another one of these, just not out of the pattern paper. So we're gonna back in green because we can, because I had a lot of the green left over. And then we're going to see if we can find our tub. Oh, look, all I gotta do is trim that down. It was meant to be. That's gonna go in there. And then this will be our little backer piece, which on our little sketch says our layer needs to be 5.5 by 2.5. So let's get our 5.5 by 2.5, and I think this is gonna be plenty. Yep, that's 6. So we're gonna do 2.5, 2.5. 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. By what? I done forgot. 5.5. The whole length. Okay, 2.5 by 5.5. Ta-da! And then we need to cut this down to 5.5 as well. So let's get that done, because I am a slacker and forgot that part, which is easy enough to do. And easy enough to fix. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. There's that. Go put that back in my bucket. All my scraps in my bucket. We can make another card with the little bit of scraps we have left over. And mind you, the scraps that are left over, aside from this piece, I think I forgot it somewhere. I don't know. I don't know where this one goes. Aside from a few of the scraps, and like this one. This one, that one there, right there, that was from my circle card in one of my other videos that I really, really mucked up. Because, yeah, I mucked that one up. I don't know what I was doing. I never know what I'm doing. So don't worry. Okay, number 15. Number 15 says put a piece of paper here, because we can do that. And mine is textured, and I want the texture side up. So we're gonna glue the smooth side down. There, a happy little heart for my happy little viewers. Appreciate you guys for watching. Be sure to hit the like and the subscribe if you like seeing my videos. If you like what I make but don't like my voice, mute it. I won't know. I promise I won't know. Oh, did I not cut my... I did not cut my strip. So let's cut our strip. We're gonna plop that right on there. I'm not even, you guys. This is See that? Just like that. Okay. We're actually going to switch this around here. We're going to put this one down here. This one goes all the way to the bottom. Okay, and then this one goes all the way to the top. Okay, which is good because that'll hide that little bit of white right there. Or I can just trim that off. Let's just trim that off later. Okay, so there's that. And then these two little papers and then our middle piece. So that is how we're going to judge our spacing. We put the two ends on, and then we're gonna do the two next ones and then the middle one. So I'm gonna use that as my eyeball guide. Okay, we're gonna see that little space there, and that's how much space I'm gonna give that guy right there, give or take. And then we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna use that for an eyeball space so I can remember how that went, like so. And then we're just gonna stick this in the middle. It's gonna have more green, but it's okay with me. It's okay, it's okay. Then we have our green down here. Oh, nope, down, it's closer. I'm gonna put that right there. Clean up that glue. Get our little zoomies. Zoomy gloomies. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Now this goes here, and they have they have that backed, but I don't have a backer for it. So you can either do we want a backer? Do we want a backer, you guys? I don't even know. Oh, I kind of feel like it would be fun to have it on a little backing. But the question is, do we want it on green? I think so. So we can cut, we're gonna cut our backing out of this. I'm gonna put you on pause, and I'm gonna go die cut the next size up circle for this. Okay, I'll be right back. Guess who's back? Yes, I'm back. Tell your friends. Okay, so I wasn't sure if I wanted the red or if I wanted the green. But I'm thinking the green with the greens is really nice. Honestly, I really like that. So we're gonna go with that. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna glue this in place, and then we're gonna scissor off the rest. Okay, so we're gonna get this right up there somehow. Figure that out like so. And then we're gonna grab our big scissors, and we're just gonna put it right up there. Now we're not gonna look where our scissors are at. We're gonna look way up here where we want to finish. Okay, and that is how we're gonna get that cut halfway decent. Halfway decent. And then we can put that right on there, just like so. Oh my goodness, that's really cute. Okay. There we go. So that's going to go like that. And then in the future, if I want to sentiment, you know, we can put that on there. Or we could turn it like this. Or we could just put the sentiment on the back side, right? It doesn't really need one. It's just fun patterned paper. But yeah, so technically we could have our sentiment go like that, or maybe a sentiment to fit in here. we could cut down the next size circle and then do a little white area for the little sentiment to go there. That might be fun too. But that is number 13. I like that. And of course, if you don't want this white, maybe you can have this red or whatever color you like. Okay, that's the beauty of this, because the gray area is your choice. That's your card base. The gray area is a good portion of the times your card base. So there's number 13. Here's number 14. 14 is a lot of little pieces. Okay, right? Yes. Now, I wanted to do something a little bit different for mine, because I do want mine on a white, right? So we're going to have our pattern on white, but I want a little border around this piece. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut, is this the right size? Let me see first. I just need enough. Okay. So I'm going to cut this as wide as I can, and then I'll go back through and trim that. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. We'll build our little triangles on this piece, but we need to get it straightened out first. So there's that. And we definitely want it to be 4 1/4. So 4 1/4, because we want it to go all the way across. And then we're gonna take this as big as we possibly can just to cut that junk off. There we go. Okay. So then we'll fussy cut. Yeah, we're gonna be fussy cutting that. So this part I'm a little nervous for, because we've got our pieces. D, so we've got 3 pieces to run through the middle. Hopefully this is enough paper, hopefully. And then we've got our packages paper. It's gonna go in there like so. And then our little packages paper goes in like so. Okay, and then our upper papers, one goes like that, and one goes like that. And that'll give me enough room to do a little fussy cut in. And then these go down there. And then these guys, yes, look it, these guys go there. This is gonna work. All right. I like that. And then, like I said, we're gonna trim so that we have a little bit of the red showing through, because we're gonna work on a white card. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna glue these 2 pieces first, and then that'll get that piece. Let's see if we can do this, you guys. Can we do this? The glue's drying because it's hot up here, and I'm not putting the lid on. Who wants to put the lid on when we keep having to take it off? Okay, so we're gonna give that one there. That one's gonna go right there, just like so. If we get a little glue, we're going to tap, wipe, tap, and wipe, okay? This one's going to go in the middle. Okay, that's good. And then this one is going to go there, and this one's going to go there. Okay. We got this. Keep moving it so I can see what I'm doing. I don't want to show you what I'm doing because I'm doing it. No, we'll get it figured out. I'm gonna put that right there. And even if these are cut a little bit off, there's wiggle room, you guys. Okay, so it doesn't have to be 100% perfect. But if you got like little 1-inch square cut die thingies, by all means use that, right? Because that's gonna help out tremendously. I'm gonna turn this one the other way. I think that'll fit a little bit. They're supposed to be square, but I feel like that one looked a little bit more rectangular, but we'll get it in there. Okay, and then we're gonna get that one there and that one there. Okay. This is definitely one for your leftover scrappings. These are just like little 1-inch squares. So if you have 1-inch strips. And this would be fun. You could fill a whole page doing this, right? Doesn't even have to be a little bit. It could be the whole flipping page. There we go. That one's all right. There we go. And then we got our 2 little triangles. Like so. And we'll get this last one on here like so. Okay. There we go. And then I'm going to adjust this on here. I think I'm going to cut this down just a little because they do hang over. I'm not sure if it's something on here. I don't know. But we'll figure that out here in a little bit. And then I'm going to cut just eyeball, you guys. That's all we can do. I'm going to just eyeball this. You could draw a line around it so it's more perfect, but I don't have time for that. I do have time for that, but I don't want to do that. So there's that. There we go. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Just like that. And there we have a border. If you guys want to do a border, that's how you're going to do it. And see, it's not perfect. I'm not worried about it. Go. Look at that. I like it. I like it a lotus. Ha ha ha! Look at that. I like it. That's so cute. Okay, and then we have these 2 little pieces. Okay, it shows you that it looks like it's cut, but it's not cut. It's the sentiment that is flagged. So you're going to have these guys here, right? And then you're going to take your sentiment and flag it for as wide as you need it. And that is going to be for that pieces. But what we're going to do is we're going to get some glue. we're going to fling things around like we know what we're doing, but we don't. We never know what we're doing. Okay, and I'm going to pull this down just a little. I'm going to put that there. And then I'm going to trim this off right there, because it's doing some funky stuff. There we have it. There. See that? Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, and then this piece, this piece has got gookies on both sides, but that's okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put, what size is this? 3/4 inch. Let's cut this down to 3/4. Okay, so there is 3/4 right there. And then we're gonna put those on here, and then we're gonna put this on here, but we're gonna flag it just like they show, but we're not gonna put a sentiment on it. Later taters, I will put a sentiment on it. Does it say 2.5 for this piece? 2.5. Okay, and then we flag it. Flag it! What do football players get flagged for? That's what our flagging is for. Dancing in the end zone. I think they get flagged for that, don't they? I was kind of down with my center, so I'm gonna just kind of keep it the same and kind of aim for that. I made a mistake. It happens. There we go. Okay, and then that's gonna go there, that's gonna go there, and that's gonna go there. You see, we kind of made our own like little flaggy belt. I like it. Okay, I think I'm gonna glue this one down right here. Glue that one there. Then we're gonna eyeball it. We're gonna glue just the cornery bits right there, right? So that we can lift it up. That does look center. Okay, so there's that. Then we're going to, we're gonna lift this and we're gonna glue, glue. Okay, and then we're gonna glue this one. And then we're gonna set everybody together at the same time. Oh, look it! I did it in one shot without having to pull. Nope, I didn't. I lied. There. That's not too shabby. Look at how cute that is. Oh, I like this one. It would be interesting to do this again, but leave some grout lines. So just push them apart a little bit. These little corner pieces would be even smaller, but I think it would be really cute to have this red backing or the green backing, to leave like a little grout line in between those. I might have to revisit that, but that is super cute. And then we put a little white piece of sentiment there if you want. Heck, you could put some blingy blings right there. But I like that one. That one's cute. That's number 14. Okay, now this one I am not prepared for because I wasn't sure how I wanted to do it, right? But I have the card base, I have the shirt piece because we needed to take this chunk out for one of our other cards, right? That comes out. But what we need, right, behind that, because if the shirt is laying down, right, you're gonna see inside the shirt. So maybe the inside of the shirt is red. That's how I'm feeling. Okay, but then we need collars, and it says right here, variation, add 2 triangles for a masculine card. So let's pull our green, because I have more green than I have anything else, and it says 1 1/4 by 2 1/4 triangles. 1 1/4 by 2 1/4 triangles. I have a feeling I might be thinking of that differently, but let's see. 1 1/4. There is 1 1/4. Okay, 1 1/4 by 2 1/4. 2 1/4. Okay, triangles. Well, we got the size. Now we're gonna part the C's here. We're gonna put 2 corners of our triangle. All right, let's see. And then that one would have to flip over. Is that how that's supposed to look? And then let's do, because the back of the collar, right? I don't know. I think maybe that's supposed to be green. Let's change that out for green. I need green. Is this big enough to be our green? Almost. Ooh, no, it is. Look. All right. So if we do... Oh no, that one's flipped over. Right? And then we need our strip down the middle. Well, look at that. My little strip down the middle. I don't know. I feel like something's off. Let me Google a folded dress shirt and see what I'm missing, because I feel like I'm missing something and I'm not sure. Okay, so hold the please. Yes, the triangles are perfect. We just turned them the wrong way. So if you have patterned paper, you're gonna have to cut your rectangle and cut it twice. Once with your cut going this way and once with your cut going this way, because for like mine, I'm not too worried about it, but the texture side, because you have to flip that little triangle over in order for it to have the 2 pieces. So if you're using patterned paper, just know that you need to do this twice, where one is cut this way and one is cut this way. So if we take this little piece here, so if I want my bumpity side, right? So I took my my rectangle, which was, pardon me, I lost my thing. 1 1/4 by 2 1/4. So if I get my 2 1/4, right? 2 1/4. Okay. Now the first time I cut my rectangle that way. This time I need to cut it the other way. So I'm going to cut this corner to this corner. So I'm going to make sure I cut that corner to that corner. So I'm going to put this in here. I'm going to cut it there to there. Okay. Hold, and I'm going to cut. So now I have 2 pieces where this is my texture, this is my pattern. Okay, so we're gonna flip one over. Okay, I think it's gonna be this one. We're gonna flip it over, and then that way there, so we get the pattern for one and the flat side for the other. But we're gonna use the textured side, and I need to make sure that, what did we do? Yes, so there's my textured side and there's my textured side. Okay, and now on the plus side you have two more that you can use. Okay, so they're not wasted pieces. If you save these, you can do another color, but it'll be the back side of the paper. Okay, and that is how they're gonna sit. Okay, the 90-degree angles are gonna face each other and then point out to make a V. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to put the back into mine, because I did cut mine out, because that would be like the inside of the shirt, right? So I'm saying that the inside of my shirt is lined with green. So that's going to be the inside of my shirt. And there is just barely enough, just barely enough. It's barely sitting in there, and we're okay with that. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of glue right here and then right around the edge, just like so. Okay, and then I'm gonna have that either the smooth side or the texture side. It's up to you. I'm going with the textured side. Okay, got some glue on my fingers, so we're gonna go there, and then we're just gonna trim off this little chunk, because this is leftover paper from whatever I was working on, all of these cards. Okay, so we're gonna trim that. That is gonna become this. So we're gonna go ahead and glue that down. Give some love to this card because it's super cute. All right, I'm gonna put that there. A nice plaid shirt. It's gonna be cute. Okay. And then we've got our textured side. So we have our L, our 90-degree angles, you know, the straight up and down, straight up, straight over. The 90-degree angles are going to be to each other, so 90, 90. And then we're going to put them on here with the tips at the bow that we made when we cut out our circle there. I'm going to add glue to both of these and kind of set them down at the same time, just so I can get a good feel for where they're going. So 90-degree angles, we're going to set it down right there at that corner. We're going to set it down right there at that corner, and we're going to adjust the tips. Okay. Mine's out a little bit. Okay. And then we've got the button area, which I should have tipped it a little bit more, or I should have waited to glue this down and then trimmed that right there, but I'm not too worried about it. It's my first time making this. So this is where our buttons are gonna go. And that is, you guys, I got marker on me. I've been markerized. Okay, there's that. Oh, look at that. We could probably get, anyways. But yeah, look at that. So if we're not 100% happy, we could see if it'll pull off. But it won't, and that's okay. That's okay. Technically, what we should have done was tipped it in a little bit more. I should have put this piece on first and then tipped it in a little bit more. But you know what? That's really cute. Can we do that? Can we do a double collar? Oh, we can. Look at that. Oh, we're going to do double collar. Double the trouble. It just looks more interesting, right? So we're going to just go ahead and plop that down. So this would, they're the same triangles, we're still doing the 90-degree together. We just did 2 so that it's a little bit more interesting. Oh, look it. Oh, I love it. Oh my goodness. Okay, I gotta find some buttons. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Please hold. I found the buttons. Oh my goodness. Hopefully this glue will hold them. The green kind of matches the plaid paper a little bit better than the green paper, but we're not sad because OMGbers, these are so cute. You could definitely use bling like gemstones. You can make paper buttons just by punching out circles and putting 2 little dots in there, or 4 little dots. You know, some buttons have 4 holes. So whatever your button preference is. But look it! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Look it! Oh, I love this one. Kendra, you outdid yourself on these designs. The shirt is fabulous. Be sure to pop into the Facebook group. There are so many people entering the giveaway with their 15 cards for the challenge, and to see all the different variations of this is absolutely stunning. Visit the other designers. I know there's a lot of us, but pick your favorites, hang out with them. Hopefully I'm one of your favorites. Turn on that subscribe button and keep watching for the next 3 months. We're going to be revisiting these quite a bit, especially during the holidays, okay? Well, getting geared up. You know, I'm doing Christmas in July, so these will probably pop up again. More so like an individual, because I want to do this like a Santa jacket. I think that would be fun. But look at oh. So for me, I did 2 sets of the triangles. And remember, you have to, if you have patterned paper or the sides are different, you have to cut it twice and flip the piece and switch pieces around. Like if you go back and watch, that's what I had to do. But there it is, you guys. Isn't it the cutest? I'm so excited for that one. Oh my goodness. But let's go back to the beginning. I thank you all for hanging out with me. But in case you're like, nope, I just want to see the end. I just want to see how that one turned out. That's how that one turned out. But we're going to go backwards now, okay? I'm going to pop these. It's going to sound terrible. So that's number 15, okay? Number 14, not too bad. Number 13. $12. I like that one. Oops. 11. I like this one too. I'm glad I brought in the trees. I really like that one. 10. 10 is slightly different because we cut our paper. I don't know what I did. The paper cutting, the paper cutting and I did not get along. I'm just showing the Christmas version. This is number 9. Look at that one. I love the multiple flags too. That's just nice. I feel like maybe I should have backed these in green. If I were to do this one again with the trees, I think I'd back those in green. That was number 9. Number 8. Number 8 is another fun one. Definitely good for Halloween. But here's number 8. I do like that one. Especially with that little embellishment there. That was a good choice. We did good. We did good. Number 7. Number 7. Look at that. I like that one. number 6. Number 6, I really, I really should do again. I want to do it again with the rectangles, but in the proper number of layers, because I'm missing a few layers if I were to do this again. Because my paper C I showed you was still in the bucket. Yeah. This should have been a square sitting inside of my paper C. But, you know, it happens. We don't always read the instructions very well. And then this one is number 5. This one is another one that we went from circle to square, and I tell you, and that just this elegant little winter wishes for all of your crafty friends that are not Christmas celebrators. This is a good way to do winter, but not Christmas, right? And here's another one with the winter wishes. Nothing screaming Christmas, you know, no ornaments or anything. And we do have deer in the winter wearing sweaters and stuff. Again, all of the stamping elements are from Gina K's. She is a super sponsor. So if you like Gina K stuff and you want to win her prize, you just got to enter your cards. This is number 3. I really like number 3 because that oval, I did from oval to square, from square to rectangle. So many choices for that one. This one, number 2, I did a lot of green on that one. Yeah, so yeah, I still like it. And then another one of my favorites is number 1 here, because I took, so this is supposed to be like this, right? I took these side pieces and put them up, and then I took this and just turned it so that we have that. So those pieces are right here, and this piece is right here. But instead, and then this piece here is the card base, but I cut it a little bit smaller so I could have that white trimming. Again, so beautiful. Look at that. And we'll revisit these and all of them at the end of July, August, September. We're going to go through all of the cards that I make. I'll either do a short where we kind of fling them, but there'll be a video with all of them together when all is said and done. And I'm excited. I'm excited. So thank you for hanging out with me, and let me know if this was just too long for you. If it doesn't bother you, you don't have to say anything, and I will just keep doing whatever it is I'm doing. But if you like it where it's in 30-minute increments, like this should have been cut in 2. It could have been like 2 20-minute videos or 25-minute videos, and we'd have been done. Okay, so if you like the smaller chunks, let me know. If you like the longer chunks, I can do that where we work for an hour or 30 minutes. Until next time, my friends, I hope you have a beautiful crafty day. Let me know if you're participating in the Kendra's Card Challenge. You can tag me on Instagram, Facebook, all the places. I am in Kendra's Card Challenge Facebook group. You're welcome to tag me. You can post these in my group, Chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends. I'm not doing a giveaway there, but if you have a special one that you really want to show off, you're more than welcome to share it in our group, or you can share the whole picture of 15. I don't mind. All crafty things are welcome in my group, Chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends. All the fun links that you'll need for Kendra's Card Challenge and my Facebook group and social media are down in my description. The Linktree/Chat with Sassy will get you to a whole plethora of linkies that you can click on and get you where you need to go. So hopefully I got everything. Thank you all. We'll see you next time. Happy crafting.